Put your arch on there and kind of roll the roller forward and back and kind of roll. Just do one foot. Just do your right foot first and roll forward and back through the sole of your foot.
Ooh, that feels good.
It does, doesn't it? It wakes up your feet a little bit.
Okay, stop.
So when you got a tennis ball or a spiky ball, it's just harder and it just kind of wakes up the feet a little quicker, that's all. So yeah, rolling forward and back just to wake up the feet. Have you done Pilates before, Rosie?
Yes.
You have? Okay.
Yes.
So did you do machines or did you just do mat?
Both.
Both, okay. Cool. So you're familiar with movement?
Yes.
Beautiful. And do you have any aches and pains, Rosie, or are you a perfecto?
I'm not perfect. Recently, I got sore ankles and feet, and I got like a bit of swelling, and that still comes and goes. So this could be beneficial.
Yeah. So what I need you to get is a tennis ball or something, because then you can start working the ankles and move it in different directions, not just forward and back. Yeah, you can go from side to side with the ball. Yeah. Alrighty. So we've done both feet, girls. We've rolled up both feet.
Yes.
Perfect. Alrighty. So we're going to start seated today. Doesn't that sound nice? I don't feel like standing up. I'm too cold. I'm not allowed to put the heater on yet. My husband said, no, it's only autumn.
Oh, you need it. It's cold. I agree.
So on the chair, and we're just going to start with some, and have your stick next to you for after, okay? Yes. All right. So let's just open our legs out into that nice external rotation, spreading the toes, energy through the feet. Relax the arms down beside the waist. Reach through the heels, sit bones, and take an inhale. And lift the shoulders up. And then exhale, slide down. Just do a few more of these. So inhale, slide the shoulders up. And lengthen down. Wendy's back. Look at you all. Beautiful.
Had computer problems. Sorry, I had some computer issues.
I know I had computer issues as well. So if my keyboard starts going crazy, don't worry. I think my daughter's done something to it. She said no, but it's the fairies that did it apparently.
Oh,
Oh, she heard me. She's up already, ready for her first day of school today.
Ooh,
Mommy's very excited.
I bet.
Be quiet.
Huh? Lift up. Last one, head down. Good. Brush the inner thighs going into balanced arch. So we lift the sternum up. Brush the outer thighs and curl forward. Keep going. And arch up. So occiput over sacrum, curl forward, throat over pubic bone. Keep going. Brush the inner thighs as you lift. And outer thighs as we curl. So remember you're turning on the heels into external rotation, lift. Back into parallel as we curl. 2 more. And arch. Hello. We got lots of you today. Look at that. And arch. And curl. Let's go into waving. Small waves from the belly button forward. And curl back. So guys, we've got kind of a newbie today. It's Rosie. Rosie's done one session with Caro. So I might slow things down, but you guys just keep with your movement, okay? And don't forget to breathe, yeah? And belly button forwards in small waves. And crown. Good, last one. Relax the throat. Ocean breath. Good. Now let's make the movement bigger, starting from the sternum. And go forward. And scoop. Exhale. And curl. Good. 2 more. Lift the sternum up. We're going to come back with the base of your spine. Last one. Lift and arch. And curl. Good. Come back up to your center. Nice long spine. All right. From here, I want you to lift up your lungs. So reaching, pulling up. Press away in opposition. And come back to your center. And lifting the rib cage up. And come back to your center. So watch that you're not rotating. So we're not twisting, we're pulling up. The kind of like lateral flexion of the spine. So you're laterally flexing the spine. And we lift the rib cage. And center. 2 more. And lift. And center. Last one. And lift. And center. Now we add rotation. So we're going to pull the rib cage to your left. Press away with your right. And center. And rotate. Grow tall. Press that knee away or inner thigh away. And center. And lift. Grow tall. And center. And lift the ribcage up. Grow tall. And center. Good. 2 more. Exhale. Connect the ribcage as you rotate. And center. Last one. And lift. And center. Good. All right. Hands together. Rubbing. We all know this one. It's my favorite.
We know. And Caro.
I just couldn't believe it the first time I did it. I was like, wow, feel the heat of the energy. All right.
It's terrific.
It is. It's amazing. All right. Now, just separate the hands slightly and just feel the energy in the heat. And then we're washing our face. So we're not actually touching the face. Start from the chin, over the eyes, the forehead, and back around. There we go. Good. Take your time. Close your eyes. Good. Nice. Last one. And again. Smiling while we do it. All right, guys, when you're ready. Good. Go at your own pace. Good. And release. Does your face feel lifted like a free face lift? Yes. All right. You're all beautiful. All right, let's grab our stick now, guys. Let's do some arches and curls, okay? So, Rosie, don't stress too much if you don't get it. These girls have been doing this and they're used to the machine. So it's like the replicating machine, okay? So just think of your body moving and don't think too much of your arms, okay? Your body will move your arms, okay, if that makes any sense. All right, so same stance with your legs, external rotation. Let's place the stick in front. Let's take your, I'm going to mirror you, so let's take your left on top of your right. Your left on top of your right. So it's the same movement as we were doing before. We're going to go into simple waving the spine, so press down to activate the muscles underneath the armpit, going into balance arch, and go start moving into your waving. So let's start with small waves and curl back. If you're used to your legs, girls, don't forget your legs. So exactly the same movement with the legs as we do on the handle unit. So whereas you don't worry about your legs, just think of your spine moving that stick. And exhale forward and curl back. All right, so think of your lower back pulling you back and a soft contraction of the abs. Lift a little bigger, forward and curl. Don't collapse into the stick, guys. Keep pressing down so you feel the serratus anterior muscles switched on. And forward and reverse. Dive down, down. Lift the head and the heart, push down into the stick to lift. And dive. And arch. Good. And scoop that belly. And arch. Last one. And dive. And arch. Nice. Other hand on top. Shoulders down. Okay, so start with the small wave. And scoop. A little bit more fluid. Forward. And curl. Turn on the heels. A little bigger with the sternum. Forward. And curl. Lift the spine. 2 more. Forward. And curl. Lift. And forward. Reverse. Dive down. And down. Lift the head and the heart. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And down. And arch. Good. 2 more. And dive. And arch. And dive. And arch. Nice. Okay, guys. Now, take your stick to your right. All right. Do you remember this? Carol, Nikki, do you remember this one?
Yes.
You do. All right, guys. So single spiral forward. So take your right hand on top of the stick, left hand down. You're pulling with your top hand and you're pushing with your bottom. Yes? We're going to shift the spine to the left. Lift your chest up and go forward. Arch. Keep your arms straight if you can. Now, start with the lower back and curl back. Soften your elbows as you come through your center. Then you need to straighten. Sideways arch, chest lifts. Now start with your lower back to curl back in. All right? And again, lift the chest and arch. Don't use your upper back. Scoop the belly and curl back. Good. 2 more. And lead with your chest. And curl. Lift. And arch. And curl. All right, good. Now, if you're feeling confident enough, you can start using the legs. If that's too crazy, don't worry about it. All right? So now I'm thinking left on top of right. So push with the top, pull with the bottom. Shift to your right. Lift your chest up to the ceiling and go forward. Now come back with a curl. Yes. Lift and arch. That's it, Rosie. Keep moving. Just keep moving. And up. And arch. And curl. Good. 2 more. Lift. Arch. And curl. I want to see the narrow and the lift and arch. And curl. Beautiful. Nice work. Other side. Same grip. So right on top of left. Yes, now we're going to go the other way. You're going to reverse it. Okay, so you're going to shift to your left. And now you're going to go this way, out and in. So you go out, look up, curl in.
Oh,
I know. Yeah. So you push the stick away, go forward in an arch, keep going, and then look up, and then curl back in. So you've got to detwine the spine, girls, okay? So reversing your spiral. Look up to me, yes, and then curl back in. Yes. So push it away. And that's it. 2 more. Push it away. Good. Last one. Lift your spine before you move. Lift. And arch. And good. Nice. Let's do the other side. Just when we get it. All right. Other hand on top. To left on top of right. Push. You really got to have that push and pull feeling. Now we're going to shift to your right. Look to your left. And go to your left. Look up to me. Yes, and curl. And exhale. And nice, girls. Keep moving. And press. Look up and curl. Excellent. 2 more. Press. Look up and curl. Nice. Last one. And press. Look up. And curl. Beautiful. Nice work. All right, so sticks going behind the back now. All right, so remember, you find what's comfy for you. I found that right where my kind of bra line is, if that's not working for you, take it a little lower. All right, and it's kind of that feeling you're going to press into the bar and press the bar kind of into your back. Don't hurt yourself though, okay? All right, here we go. So open the chest. Just to get a feel of the bar, we just go into just 4 arches and curls. And keep the connection of your bar on your back. So chest, so you're folding over the sternum. Good. 2 more. And arch. And curl. Don't forget to connect that rib cage. Last one, girls. And lift. And curl. Good. Come back to your center. Okay. Rib cage shift. Anchor down into your sit bones. And rib cage shift to the left and right. So it's kind of like that same feeling as what we did at the beginning, where you're lifting up the rib cage. And feel the energy down in the opposite side of your pelvis. So you don't want to peel your pelvis away. You want to keep it anchored down. So we're opening up the sides for your sideways arches. Now rib cage shift to your left and lift up. So that same feeling we did before, lifting up the rib cage. Come back in, back to your center. So rib cage shift, then like you're pulling your rib cage up and center. Good. Again, shift and lift. Nice. And center, shift, and lift. Come back and center. Finish off with waving. All the way forward. Curl back. Feel the stick in the mid-back. And forward. Big waves. Watch that we're not lifting those shoulders, girls. Pull the shoulder blades down as you go forward. Relax the throat. Scoop. Nice. Lift the spine and arch. And curl. Beautiful. Relax the shoulders. That's enough today. Let's do our sideways arching. This one's nice and easy. We don't have to think too much about this one. Reaching the arms out. So think of the same movement with the spine. Don't worry about your stick. Okay? Anchor down through the heels, lifting up and sideways arch. Don't collapse into this shoulder here. And come back up to your center. That's all I want you to do. So lift and arch. Sorry about that. Good. And then we're going to add the spiral. So we go sideways. Turn your chest or sternum to the floor. And continue the movement and come back to your center. We do this on the handle units. Lift, sideways arch, curl forward, exhale and lengthen. Lift and side. Don't rely on that stick. It's just there for a little bit of support, girls. Lift, last one. Inside. And curl. Nice. Other side. So slightly in front on the diagonal. Reach the arm out. Sideways bend. Over. Lift the rib cage to come up. Think of a little string attached onto the right side of your rib cage and somebody's pulling you back up. And lift. Don't collapse into your opposite side of your waist. And good. Let's do the full movement. Side. And curl. And lengthen. Good. Go at your own pace. Side. Curl. And lift. So really moving from the thoracic. Try and keep the pelvis anchored. And curl. And lift. One more. Inside. And curl. And lift. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do my favorite one. One of my favorite ones. There's so many, guys. So it's the wringing out the spine. Nikki and Carol, do you remember this one?
Vaguely. Yes.
Yeah. It's more interesting on the handle unit, but we just got to do what we can do, girls, right? So we're going to cross your, so take the stick onto your right side and cross your left arm across your body and hold on to the stick at the top. Yeah? And the other hand's down the bottom. Well, just underneath, okay? So what you're going to do is the spine is spiraling. Your pivot point is the top of your crown, right at the top of your head. So this is where you're pivoting around. Okay? So starting from the base of the spine, like a corkscrew, all the way up. So try not to lean back or forward. Keep on your axe, okay? So what's going to happen is you're going to press the stick away and spiral the spine. And then come back. Okay? So push the stick away. As you push the stick away, you're spiraling back to your right. But I feel the energy down in both sit bones. And I come back to the center. Now, to get more of a stretch, the further back your stick is, the harder it's going to be to spiral. So if your stick's forward here, it's easier. If it's back here, it's going to be harder to stretch the arms and spiral. Do you feel that, girls?
Yep.
Yes, I know, right? So try not to go forward with the stick. Stay right on your axe. Think of almost kind of going backwards and be mindful of the legs not folding forward. Be strong in the legs and the pelvis. Come back. Use your exhale to spiral. Exhale. And release. 2 more. Wringing out the spine. And stretch. And release. 1 more, guys. Exhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And release. Oh dear. Let's try the other side. All right, so remember one side's going to feel stickier than the other, okay? So work with your stick a little further forward first and then start playing around with that. So cross your arm over in front of the body, other hand down the bottom. And take an inhale, exhale, rotate, grow tall. And release. Just relax the arms. Let the stick move your motion of the spine. Grow tall. And release. Good. Keep going. This side feels a lot easier for me. How are you feeling, girls?
Two.
Yeah.
So maybe play around with the stick. Maybe take it a little further back. Just be mindful of the bottom wrist. Make sure we're not breaking it. Keep it nice and long. And release. 2 more. And reach. And release. Last one, girls. And lengthen. And release. Good. All right, girls. How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. All right, from here, this is where we get creative with our spine. So what I want you to do is go into balanced curl and back to straight. As you come to straight, you pull the bar to the chest and open. Okay, so be careful. I want you to remember it's throat over pubic bone. So scoop and come back up to neutral. Lift. Widen your back. Exhale. Scoop. Grow tall. Last one. And scoop. And pull back in. So now what I want you to do is concentrate on how you're holding the stick. Okay? I know. So hold your stick forward. Have your hands the same distance as your shoulders. And I want you to now to imagine to break your stick into 2. Which one? Yeah? And then by doing that, you should feel automatically all these muscles here. Do you feel that? So serratus anterior and your lats, because we don't want to use the trap so much up here, guys. Okay? So hold the stick and break it into 2, like you can snap it into 2. Now keep the energy through the arms and we add the spine again. So scoop. And then pull and widen the back as you push the elbows out. Good. And again, scoop, break your stick. And widen the back as you press the elbows out, back to the sides. 2 more. Scoop, break your stick. And lengthen. Last one. And center. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the stick back, around, back, around, back. Bit of choreo. Around, back, around. So one arm straight, one arm's bent. Come back to center with straight arms. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Good. Now we add the spine. You reach back. Yeah? Just scoop the belly. It's the same as you're doing upper body on the pulley tower. Curl forward. Back. Curl forward. Back. Curl forward. Back. And forward. Back. Good. And forward. Keep the roundness of the lumbar. And in. And back. And scoop. One more on each side. And rest. All right. Feeling of, kind of the same feeling of stirring. We're doing this with the arms. Now think of the spine going in opposition and lift and curl and arch and curl and lift the sternum and curl. Keep breaking the stick. It's too much for your shoulders. Widen the arms a little more. Play around with the position of the arms. Reverse. And scoop. And arch. And arch. And curl. And arch. And curl. And arch. Relax. Good. Are we okay?
Yep.
Fine.
My arms aren't as strong as they used to be.
No, just holding up this little stick, right? All right, guys. Now let's just put the stick down for a second. Sitting right at the front of your chair. Let's do a little bit of, I call them windmills because I always forget. I just make up my own words. I don't know. But it's like the windmills that we do, the scissor windmills that we do on the pulley tower. Yeah. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, I want you to concentrate on the backs of the legs. All right, I need you to concentrate on the hamstring and the glute pull. So we don't want to just slide the feet on the floor, okay? So let's start with your right going forward, left going back. Sorry, I'm going to mirror you. Sorry, don't do what I just did. So right going forward, left going back. And then as we change, think of the foot that's going back, you really need to activate the back of that leg. I want you to think of really lengthening the hip. Okay, we're just doing single legs first. Watch the alignment of the knee. All right, so keep it in line with the ankle. Sit up nice and tall. And 1, 2. Can you feel the back of the leg as you pull the heel back towards you?
No. Oh,
Yes, so you can clinging onto the hip flexing. Yeah.
Yep. And I.
Create resistance. Slow it down. Slow it down. Like somebody's resisting you as you pull back. Try and keep the feet flat on the ground. Are we feeling it a little bit more? Should be feeling the backs of your legs as you roll.
Feet. If I just imagine I'm moving it, I can get it.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's the same when you're doing like your abdominal work as well. If you feel like you're going in your neck, don't even move your spine. Just think of the movement that's happening with your rib cage and the contraction of your abs. It's the same thing, like somebody's resisting you. Now, hold that position. So left leg's forward, right leg's back. Keep the feet flat and we move from the hip joint. We circle out. 2, 3, parallel. Initiate from the hip. So we go 2, 1, 2, circle, around, straight. And feel the backs of the legs. 2. Around, around, straight. Beautiful. And reach. So I stretch. And around, around, straight. Keep going. And around, around. Beautiful. 2 more. And around, around, straight. Last one. 2. And around, around, straight. Good. Now I want you to stretch both legs out. Think of a wrapping of the legs, and you can reach your toes to the front of the room. We're going to go out, back in. 1. Lengthen, around, in. Keep the feet floor, guys. 1. And in. And 1. And in. And straight. And reverse. And forward. And in. And forward. Good. Move from the hips. And forward. In. Are you feeling your glutes as you lengthen, as you wrap?
Yes.
Good. Forward, hold it there. So I want a little shift back and a scoop and a wrap. As you wrap, you should be able to shift back and float the legs. Don't use your lower back. Think of the wrap and the soft contraction of the abs. And release. You should be reaching the toes to the floor. Finding the wrap. So I stretch. And release. Keep going. So make sure that you're not pushing into the lumbar. You've got to protect the lower back with the abs and the scoop. And release. Good. 2 more. And release. Last one. Good. Hold it there. And keep the roundness of the lower back. And I want teeny tiny little scoops. 2. 3. So think of the roundness of the lower back staying exactly the same and move from the upper torso. You're curling over the sternum. 6, 7, and 8. Have a little rest. Are we good, girls?
Good.
Beautiful. Grab our sticks. Unfortunately, I'm going to get you standing up in a minute. It's never fun, is it? All right. We're going to do upper body just for a second. So, Rosie, don't stress too much about the choreography, okay? The girls, they all know this. They're professionals. They've been doing it for years and years and years. All right. So, I want you to start with your rocking first. So, reach the stick up, that same energy, like you're breaking the bar into 2. And I want you to lift the sternum to the ceiling. And keep the lift. Don't change the arms. All I want you to do is change the spine. And. Keep your back wide. Keep the breath fluid. And up. My arms haven't changed, girls. I'm just changing the spine. And scoop. Reach the sit bone back. Energy through the feet. Spread the toes. 2 more. Good. Twist and pull. We go down and up and down and lengthen and stretch. And the spine hasn't changed. It's just a little bit of a rotation. One more on each side. Stay back. Keep those glutes switched on. 8 more. And keep the connection of the rib cage. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reach up. Finishing off with canoeing. All right, so we scoot, go back. Stay back. Lift the arms up. Dive down. And lift. Go back. Stay back. Lift the arms up like Dracula. Waha. Dive down. And up. And go back. Stay back. Just lift the stick. Dive down. And lift. Go back. Stay back. Just lift the stick up. Yes. And dive. One more each side. And back. Lift the stick. And dive. Nice. Last one. And back. Stay back. Lift the stick. And dive. And relax. Nice work, guys. All right. Prop your stick down on the floor. Interlace the fingers for me. Nice energy through the legs. Reaching the arms up. Push the palms to the ceiling and the feet down through the floor. And we're circling around the skull. So keep your spine nice and quiet. Shoulders pull down. Energy as if the elbows are pushing out and your fingers are almost coming apart. Circle around. 1, 2. So this is your openings, girls. Same as your openings. 4. So keep your spine nice and straight. Don't move your spine. Keep your breath. Good. Other way, girls. And 1. Keep going. 2. Just gonna tell my kids off. Shh. Alrighty, guys. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Arms still okay? Need a little rest. I know it's a lot of work on the arms, yeah? Beautiful. All right, so lift up. Keep your head, your arms framing your head. Don't change this. And we're going into balance arch. And curl. Curl over. And lift arch. Push the shoulders. And good. And curl. And arch. Don't move your arms. Move your spine, girls. Spine curls. Spine arches. Come back to your center. Sideways bend. And circle. Curl over the sternum. Sideways arch and arch. Side. Curl. Side. I know it's a lot on your arms. You don't even need those straps. Side. Curl. Side. Other way. Keep your head evenly inside the arms. Frame the face. And arch. And side. Stretch out. Last one. Side. Curl. Side. And arch. Relax the arms down. Roll the shoulders. I know. I do this with you guys without straps, and that's enough for me.
That's, yeah.
That's enough for me. Reach the arms out. Energy through the fingers, okay? So I want you to imagine to crush the bones with your muscles, okay? So lots of energy reaching out through the fingers and that kind of feeling like you're pushing down against something to activate these muscles here again. Initiate from the shoulder joint, okay? And we're circling. 1. So you're really circling, creating resistance. As we're circling, the arms are going up. I want the gaze lifted. That's it. And 4, and 5, and 6, 7, Keep the same direction. The arms are slowly traveling down. I need you to keep concentrating on the muscles underneath the armpits. And up. Lots of energy. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Reaching the arms forward for me. Now, I want you to imagine that you're sitting on top of the Eiffel Tower and you're looking down at the world. That's what I was
No, I couldn't go up to the very top, never.
I went there once and I never do it again.
Once, and then the next time I went to the first viewing area.
First viewing area, I know it's scary. The lift's scary up there. So gaze is kind of gazing down, okay? So move from just the arms first. We're going into eagle. And push through your fifth line and open. Just think of the arms and brush down. And open and down. And arch. Now think of your sternum guiding the movement. Lift the sternum. Curl over the sternum. Lift the sternum. It's your sternum moving the arms. Curl over the sternum. Again. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. Curl. Again. Lift the chest. Scoop. Lift the chest. And curl. One more. And lift. And scoop. Lead with your sternum up and down. Yawning and stretch. Just do what feels good. And down. And down. And stretch. And down. One more on each side. And feel what's good for your body. And down. Yawning and stretch. And down. Beautiful. All right, guys, let's take the chair away for a second. You know, I have to do standing because it's good for you. We need to work the balance, okay? All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's see how our balance has been. Let's take our stick. Okay. So let's have our feet same distance as our hips, girls. All right. Place the stick on the floor for me. Softly place the hands on top. I don't want you to rely on the stick too much, okay? So we're just here. All right, and I want actually just a couple of fingertips on there. And I want you to lift up, working through the ankles and the feet. Up and down. So there is a natural shift of the weight going forward, but remember, I don't want you to force it. I want you to think you're going straight up and straight down. That's it. Use your exhale and find the wrap of those legs as you lift. Let's stretch you more. Last one. Good. Now take the stick. Reach the arms forward. That same energy of breaking the stick into two goes. Okay? Shoulders wrap back towards your spine. And same feeling. So we're lifting up and pressing down. Create resistance as we press down. Lifting up. Like you have chewing gum on your heels. I like that. And down. Good. You should be feeling the backs of your legs. And lift. And beautiful. Last one. Keep the stick. Breaking the stick. And down. Good. Now hold it there. Slight shift. Peeling that left heel off. Using the exhale to float it up. Beautiful. Now take that leg back behind you and lunge. Hold it there. Now don't move your pelvis, and I want you to rotate to your front leg and come back. Watch the alignment of the knee, guys. And again, inhale, rotate. Exhale, come back in. Last one, inhale, rotate. Come back in, beautiful. Now hold it there, bend your back knee. We're gonna go. Curl and arch. We did this on the chair. So you scoop, you arch, you scoop, you arch, you scoop, and you arch. That's too much information.
I'm spastic.
Come back in, reach the stick up, up, up. And release. Good. Now let's try the other side, girls. Hold the stick up. A slight transition of the weight and lifting up the second leg. Use your exhale. Find the standing glute to lift up. Good. Now take that leg back carefully. Lunge. So you're shifted. You're hinged forward from the hips. You're here, guys. Yeah? Now rotate to your front leg. Rotate, exhale, center. So remember, don't think of moving the stick. Move your spine. Move your spine. The stick is following the movement of the spine. So it's not your arms that's moving, it's your spine. Yes. Good. Now we're going to start that curl. Bend the back knee, bring the stick in. You curl and you arch. You curl. You arch. You curl. You arch. Last one. Curl and arch. Come back to your center. Dive down and lift up. Good. Hold your stick there. Soften your knees. Going into, it doesn't matter which hand's on top, girls. Going into arches and curls. Forward. Curl back. Lift. Good. Keep your knees softened. Lead with your chest. Forward. Curl back. You should feel that nice opening of the lumbar. 2 more. Forward. Reach the sit bones up. And lift. And arch. And curl. Good. Now from here, I want you to dive down. Let's put your right on top of your left. You're diving down through your center. And you're rotating over to your right. And then you scoop the belly and come back up. All right? So I'll show you what you're doing. You go down through your center. Then I'm opening and rotating over to my right. Then I round my lower back and come back through my center.
Does the stick rotate?
It's more your spine.
Okay.
Yeah, don't keep the stick right in the center. Think of diving down through your center in a curl and then rotating in an arch. So you have to actually change your pelvis and your spine. Then when you come back, round the lower back and scoop back up. Yeah?
Yeah.
So dive down, rotate to your right. You have to stick your butt up to the ceiling. Yeah, it's the same as what you did before, but you're just adding rotation. And scoop and detwine the spine. Come back up. Yes, one more. Dive down and rotate underneath the armpit. Yes, and then scoop and come back up. All right, other side. So now your left on top of your right. Dive down through your center. Let your stick go forward a bit. Then I need you to turn your sternum to your left and open your chest. Reach the sit bones to the ceiling and then scoop the belly and round the spine back up. So you dive down, rotate underneath your left armpit, and then scoop back in. So you should be feeling a stretch on the opposite side, yes?
Yeah.
Dive, rotate, round the spine to come back up. 2 more. Dive, rotate. You should feel a stretch right in that mid back and then scoop back up. 1 more, girls. Keep the knees softened. Dive, rotate under the armpit. Now start with the lumbar to scoop all the way back up. How do you feel? I know it's a lot of like choreography, but it's nice once you get it. You did good though, girls. You just followed my craziness. Kept going. Did fantastically. How are you all feeling? Are we okay?
You're getting us back for all your dancing routines. And
I am. I don't get to dance, girls. I get to do it with you girls. It's very exciting.
You said once you did some performing in, was it, I don't know, something overseas? Did you do
I was a Moulin Rouge dancer for 18 years.
Okay, so now you're getting us back with all the stick exercise.
I am. Yes, you did fabulously. It was beautiful, girls. How'd you go, Rosie? You kept up? These girls are professionals.
No, we're not professionals.
You did beautifully, girls. Nice work. See, it's getting easier, isn't it?
Great.
I'm not
That
sure.
was great.
Rosie, I think I know you.
Beautiful. Well, girls, the sun is shining. I'm very excited to take my kids to school today. Wish me luck.
Wow, amazing.
Have a great time.
I'm about to go online and do my teaching, so
Oh, have fun.
thank you.
All
Have
right.
a great day, everybody.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Very lovely. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't do the class, but I watched it and got some good inspiration. So yay!
Oh, you watched it, did you? Oh dear.
I watched it while I was making my kids breakfast and whatever. And so yeah.
Very naughty. Daddy just went in and screamed at them a few times. Sorry about that.
Please, you should see mine. Mine are much worse. So I don't think you have to worry.
Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very
Is
keen.
everyone excited to go back to school?
Very keen.
Yay!
Yay, Bobby is. Bye, girls.
Bye. Stay at school.